Hi guys, so today I am just working on eyeshadows and eyeliners for y'all. So I've had a lot of questions on my live feeds about under eye concealing and stuff, which we've kind of gone over. Let me turn you a little bit here. So today we will work on eyeliner and eyeshadow for date night. So I've mentioned a couple times about people who use the tape method to get their eyeliners to have that really nice sharp line, and I'm definitely the human that kitschy kind of stuff is made for. I found that cute high heel tape dispenser like years ago and fell in love with it. So I'm going to show y'all how to do this. So you're just going to go at the corner of your eye and angle it upwards, and then just press it onto your face. Scotch tape works. So do a piece there and a piece on the other side. I've already used my airbrush system, so I already have my base and everything on. Already done my eyebrows. So this is really just to get that line going. And I'll be working today with my Wet n Wild Nude Awakening. It's from their Color Con collection. I did look, you can still buy that on Amazon. It's like $4. This is the Self Made Bae from Catrice. I got it at Ulta Christmas time. It has some really great dark colors, some really good golds. And then I just picked up this hard candy at Walmart. I think it was like $10 or $11. It wasn't expensive though for everything you get. It has some really great colors. So I already have my primer on. And I use just Wet n Wild's Photo Focus. And this is in there. Let's see if it has a, this is, yeah, it's not any certain color. It's just their Photo Focus eyeshadow primer. So that's what I'm using today. All right, so we're going to start off with our transition color. And I like to have a nice fluffy brush for that. I have allergies today. So I'm going to go in this nice pink color here in the hard candy. It's on the bottom row, third in. And I'm going in just above and then down to my crease line. So underneath that arch, and I'm going all the way over to the tape. That tape's going to stop everything from getting under it. And I pack on pretty good amount of color for night makeup. It's not nighttime here, so I'm working against some light. But I did try to set up the surrounding light system on my thing to try to look more like nighttime. But still give y'all a good view. Now I'm going to go in with another little fat fluffy brush and get onto my eyes. And I think we will go with a little bit of drama, because I also have this great little glitter color that goes so good over top of this to just really offset stuff. And I'm going to go into the Self Made Bae palette, and I'm going to use this color called Queen. And this you could do with your finger, to warm it up a little and get it to spread super, but this spreads so nice, y'all. And I'm going just straight onto my lid. And I will say this Self Made Bae palette, the color just stacks beautifully. Like you can just get it so dramatic. And you can soften it super easy too. And now I'm going to go in with, I have this great little, very short, you can see there's barely, the bristles are so, and it's super thin. And there's this, let's see, I'm going to use the black matte out of this Wet n Wild, but is there black matte in here? There is a black matte in that hard candy, so you could use that. And I'm going right into the crease, and I'm stopping just over the bend, and then I'm going to track down across the tape and the top of my eyelashes. I'm going to start building out a cat eye effect. And then I'm just going to make sure I get those edges nice and sharp and pointed upwards. Super dark, right? Yeah. Plus I'm getting fallout, so. So now I'm going to use a nice fluffy blending brush and get on top of everything. Just to stop the harsh lines, soften up the effect a little bit. I still want it to look dramatic. I'm just looking to soften everything. And if you follow my Facebook Lives, I have a cooking live going tonight that is fish tacos. So I'm not sure if that's something that I'll move over to this channel, but we'll see. Could happen. And you can get right on top of this tape. I mean, obviously you don't want to hit it super hard and be super draggy on it, but it'll stop you from making any huge mistakes. All right, and then I said I have these great little, they're made, it's called Real Colors Shimmering Powder. It's from Ultra Pro out of Venice, California. Don't know where I bought them. I picked them up somewhere along the way. but they're really beautiful. I have this really great beige shimmer, and then a pink shimmer, and then this really great burgundy red shimmer that I really just love. And I like to put this on, to get this on, I like to put it on a sponge that I spray with my setting spray. Get it a little damp. And I just push it into that and then push it right onto the eye. Can never have too much sparkle on date night. Well, at least according to me. Not gorgeous. I mean, it's just really, really glowy. If you do it without the setting spray, it just does a nice like little glimmer across the top. Like a little bit of just glitter soft sparkle. This is much more intense, of course. Alright. Gotta address this corner of my eye thing here. I'm gonna cover that up. Look at a black eye. Yeah. Anyway, so I'll get in there and fix that with a little blending stick and some concealer after I'm done. And I'll just use my makeup sponge with a little setting spray on it to pop in there. I'll clean it off with a little the little trick with the wipe where you just put it in that area and sweep it up. Clear it right up. So, now we're at, okay, so let's work on this nice upper part in your eye. I like that to have some shimmer in the evenings too. And just looking for a nice sort of, it's not a wide brush, but it is fairly fluffy. You could go in with some white. I'm going to go in with some pink. Just give it that nice little lift that you get from putting that sparkle up in that arch. I'm just going to flip the brush over and I'm going to go into, this is in that hard candy. I got the pink from here and I'm going to go into this nice kind of yellowy beige. And that's what I'm going to take up here. And I'm going to go in and blend out very lightly. I don't really want to disrupt that really good glitter look. Now let's work on some lining. So I love kohl, big fan of it. Kohl is super messy. It moves really fast. It goes on fairly thick. And most people have difficulty with it just because it moves a lot and it moves easily. Because it's super soft. And getting it into the inside of my waterline and then to the upper part of my waterline. And you can see it really makes a dramatic difference in that waterline. But you definitely have to get this set with a powder. And because it's a nighttime look, you can go a little more dramatic. So I'm going to get my liner brush here. I just take an angled brush. And there's this black in here, and then this silver in this hard candy palette, and those are the two I'm going to work with. And I'm going straight up underneath into my lash line. And then I'm going to go across the top of that lash line. And then right up that tape. And then into that corner again. And then the other eye the same way. Typically, I would do my eyes first, so I could clean up any of my fallout, but today, before I could get on to do a video, I had other stuff I had to get done. So now I'll be dealing with the fallout after the fact. Now this part, you can do with like a liquid eyeliner. You can do it with powder, you can do it with a pencil. I'm just going to create that cat eye effect by drawing in to my eye line. Just a little above where I had it before. And now the other side of this brush has this nice little smaller fluffy brush. And I'm going to go into that silver and kind of soften this look up a little. It's a metallic silver, so we'll still get some nice glow out of it. I just want to soften that under eye. And up. And same thing on the other side. Do you see? It's starting to smoke it out on the bottom, but I don't want to smoke out my top line. And that's pretty dramatic, as you can see. You could put some pink. You could go with a gray instead of black. Any of those will work. One of my favorites is gold. We've used some silver. I just find a little brush, just a little one, and I'll just dip into this gold HBC from the Catrice Self Made Bae and pop it right into this corner. And I'm just dotting it in. Okay, I'm going to pull the tape and see how it worked. Look at that, it worked. Should have taped off my whole face. Because you can see, look at all the fallout, y'all. So, same trick as always. Just get a makeup wipe. Like I said, I already put on my foundations and stuff, so I'll have to fix those. And I just am using the Clean brand, sorry, my allergies, y'all. Clean brand's hibiscus. And I'm just going in and cleaning up the fallout. And I'm just staying in that same line. Let's see. Got a closer look at my own mirror. And then some of that gray where I softened, just getting rid of a little of the excess of that. So now I have to go in and fix what I disrupted. So I'm just going to take a little concealer, and not a ton, y'all. You don't want to be fixing everything on the planet, nor do you want to be spending a lot of time doing this. I'm going to take the tip of my sponge, I'm spraying it with some Dewy Glow Fixing Spray. This is from Catrice. It works great for this. And I'm just dabbing it out, and then a little down. I'm not going all the way up into that eyeliner. I'm not even grabbing at that. I'm literally just cleaning up the mess that got left behind from me doing my makeup afterwards. Oh, I've got to sneeze, y'all. Hang on, sorry. Allergies, what are you going to do? All right, so I've got my concealer on under there with that same little sprayed, I'll give it another little sprayed brush. I also want to put a little of my concealer, just tapping it on top of this cream concealer, so just a stick, to kind of even out those tones and reblend it into my makeup. And then I'm going to dip this same one into some powder. And this is just, what is this? Medium translucent powder. And I don't need a ton. I'm just trying to set this. And then I want to do a nice little soft set with a brush onto this. Now let it set for a second. I'm going to brush it off. And then just brush through to blend it. And then let's finish it off. I've got this great, put on some moisturizer. I found this great little, what's it, stick, where are you? There it is. So I was at Ulta the other day, and this was a couple weeks ago, and I found this gray NYX Line and Load, and this color is Ride or Die. And it has this little super teeny brush. Look at this thing. So you can line your lips. doesn't hold a ton of product, which in my opinion is good because it doesn't get carried away while you're lining. And then some lashes. So I found these great lashes at Ross, and they're from Eyelour, and I got 3 for $3.99, so that was to me a really good deal. And then for anyone who's been having problems with your false eyelashes, so I'm just putting on I got this duo eyelash adhesive, and it's fine. It works. It dries much faster than the Kiss, I think, and it holds all day. I haven't had any problems with it. I think the little spatula thing is difficult at best. And then I just pop these in to place. If it doesn't glue to my finger first. Pop these into place. And I just did my 3-dot technique, which is just the 3 dots on top of my eyeliner and just above my eyelashes, and then putting it on the strip and just propping it straight up into the center of my eye. I already had some mascara on because I was out earlier today. I mentioned that. But you can see the tape worked really well. Like, I'm even surprised it worked as well. Like, I've seen people doing it, but you know, this is me. Oh my god, I'm having some fallout somewhere. And I'm not gonna lie, like, there's maybe a little tiny bit right there, but nothing significant. It really did a nice job. And probably if I'd used packing tape, which is a little stronger, it would have looked even better. Twice now I've glued my finger to the eyelash. There they are. A little more mascara to blend everything in. If you have, you can see the top of mine have a glue line, so I cover that with some liquid. Just go right over the top of it with a little liquid eyeliner. Nothing amazing. Just to cover that lash band. Because it's had glue on it before, I use them multiple times. I clean them, but you know, it sticks on there. It is what it is, what it is. And then I'm using the LA Girl Volumatic Lash Lifting Full-On Volumizing Mascara. At Ulta it was like $4, I think. It wasn't expensive. And it works pretty well. Like, it's a good formula. The brush is a little fluffy for me. I think that can lead to some more mistakes. You know, you just have to be careful with it. So then you fix up your hair. You're all set for the night. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.